my esteemed sister and brother judges, learned Advocate General, President of the Kerala High Court Senior Advocates Association, President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, President of the Kerala Federation Women's Lawyers, law officers of the central and state governments, senior advocates, members of the bar, officers and staff of the registry, ladies and gentlemen. We have assembled here to mourn sad demise of Shri Justice M.N. Krishnan, former judge of this court, who left us for his heavenly abode on 7th April 2025. Justice Krishnan was born on 10 February 1949 in an agricultural family in Palakkad district in Kerala, as son of late M.S. Narasimhan and late N.V. Rajmal. After graduating in law from the Government Law College, Kozhikode, Justice Krishnan enrolled as an advocate in the State Bar Council on 6 December 1973 and joined the office of Shri T.V. Balakrishnan Iyer, then a leader of the bar, and he commenced his practice at Alathur. After successful practice of 8 years, in the year 1982, Justice Krishnan passed the Munsif test conducted by the Public Service Commission in the first rank and joined the Kerala Judicial Service as Munsif. In the judicial service, after serving at various stations, he was promoted as a district and session judge on 30th August 1990. On 5th February 1996, he was appointed as a Registrar Subordinate Judiciary. On 28th February 2002, he was appointed as Registrar General of this court till 7 July 2003, when he was posted as District and Session Judge at Kozhikode. After a long and successful devoted career in District Judiciary, spanning 22 years, Justice Krishnan was elevated as Judge of the Kerala High Court on 20th October 2004. After serving as Judge of this court for more than 6 years, Justice Krishnan retired on attaining age of superannuation on 10 February 2011. As a judge of this court, Justice Krishnan has delivered many important judgments, mainly in civil and criminal cases. To cite a few, in one case, speaking for the division bench, Justice Krishnan clarified the law on wills, holding that execution of a will is in doubt, then the court is justified in refusing succession certificate to the heirs. He observed that when his will is concerned, if there is a prima facie evidence of his due execution and is free from suspicious circumstances, court may act upon it without delving deeper. In another matter where hardship was caused to the litigant due to the mistake of the court, while allowing the writ petition, Justice Krishnan held that it is of the duty of the court to render justice to the parties, and the court should not, in such cases, resort to technicalities. After retirement, Justice Krishnan took up some important assignments. From April 2011 to 2014, he functioned as an ombudsman for the local self-government institutions in Kerala. During this period, he was also nominated by the Supreme Court to head the committee monitoring preparation of inventory in Padmanabha Swami Temple at Thiruvananthapuram. Justice Krishnan inspired others through his empathy, wisdom, and unassuming intellect. He had a natural ability to lift the spirits of those around him. He spread happiness effortlessly through his kind words, humor, and by his supportive presence. Justice Krishnan is fondly remembered by the bar and the bench for his integrity, wisdom, humility, and compassion. Justice Krishnan is survived by his wife, Mrs. Sarada Krishnan, son, Mr. M.K. Ganesh, a judicial officer, and daughter, Srimati Suvasini. Along with the bereaved, we deeply mourn the demise of Justice M.N. Krishnan. May his soul rest in eternal peace.
Honorable the Chief Justice of the High Court of Kerala, Mr. Justice Nitin Jamdar, Honorable Judges of the High Court of Kerala, the President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Chairman of the Bar Council of Kerala, President Kerala High Court Senior Advocates Association, the President Federation of Women Lawyers Kerala High Court Unit, law officers of the state, Deputy Solicitor General in charge, Senior Central Standing Council Taxes and other law officers of the central government, law officers of the Union Territory of Lakshadweep, Senior Advocate, esteemed fellow members of the Bar, Registrar General, Registrars and staff of the High Court, staff of the Advocate General's Office, advocates, clerks, ladies and gentlemen. When someone you cherish becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. We have all assembled here to share our treasured memories about late Justice M.N. Krishnan, who left for his heavenly abode in the early hours of last Monday, the 7th day of April 2025, and to condole his sad demise. His Lordship was humility personified as an individual and an erudition embodied as a judge, born on 30/10/1949 at Palakkad district to late M.S. Narasimha Iyer and Srimati N.V. Rajamma. He had his schooling at MNKM Higher Secondary School, Chittilancheri. After passing his secondary school leaving certificate examination in 1964 in flying colours, he completed his graduation from St. Thomas College, Thrissur, and later secured law degree from the Government Law College, Kozhikode. His Lordship started practice as a lawyer in the year 1973 at the courts at Alathur under the tutelage of Advocate T.V. Balakrishna Iyer, a doyen of the bar therein. The bar and clientele of Alathur still recall the then industrious junior of Advocate T.V. Balakrishna Iyer, who used to present his cases at the court after meticulous and thorough preparation. Methodical and incessant hard work will never fail to reap success. After about 8-9 into practice, his Lordship was elected to the district judiciary of the state as a munsif in the year 1982, having stood first in the qualifying examination. In his 2 decades of service in the district judiciary, he officiated as Munsip Parappanangadi, Munsip Magistrate Pattambi, Additional Sub-Judge Vadagara, Principal Sub-Judge Thrissur, Presiding Officer of the Motor Accident Claims Tribunal Alappuzha, Additional District and Sessions Judge Palakkad, and Principal District and Sessions Judge Kozhikode. He was also Registrar of this Honorable Court from 1996 to 2003. On 28/10/2004, after a score and another about 2 years of successful and unblemished stint in the district judiciary, his Lordship was rightly elevated as a judge of this Honorable Court. He demitted office as a judge of this Honorable Court on attaining superannuation on 9th February 2011. As a judge of this Honorable Court, his Lordship was at ease in dealing with cases arising out of all fields of law. That his Lordship, or the benches in which his Lordship was part of, laid down 250 hitherto undecided propositions of law in more than 160 presidential judgments reported in law journals, epitomizes the judicially productive years he had as a judge of this Honorable Court. The following words of late Senior Advocate C.P. Sudhakara Prasad, the then Advocate General of the State, on the occasion of the full court reference in honor of his Lordship while he demitted office as a judge of this Honorable Court, speaks volumes for his legal expertise. I quote, "There have been judges who were deeply learned and highly proficient in one or other bench or a few benches of law, but rare were those who could master all branches of law alike, and Mr. Justice M.N. Krishnan belongs to that rare breed." Unquote. An ardent votary of the bar and bench being complementary and supplementary to each other, his Lordship treated every lawyer irrespective of his or her years of standing with respect or he or she deserved while donning black robes and representing the cause of others. He as a judge was very much unassuming in courtroom interactions with the arguing counsel on either sides. The following words of Advocate Thomas Abraham, the then President of Kerala High Court Advocates Association, in his address during his Lordship's retirement reference, are a towering testimony of his Lordship's simplicity and humility. I quote, "The sacred ring made of simplicity studded with their invaluable germ of humility was always owned by His Lordship, and I believe that it is the reason for his success." End quote. His Lordship functioned as an ombudsman for local self-government institutions for 3 years from 24th April 2011 to 23rd April 2014. He reached out to the general public by regularly holding camp sittings at all district headquarters. The fact that 6,147 new cases were filed during his 3-year tenure and 6,987 cases were disposed by him demonstrate his immense confidence that he could generate among the common citizenry for the institution of Ombudsman. In May 2011, His Lordship was appointed by the Honorable Apex Court as one among the 2 observers for preparing the inventory of the articles, ornaments and valuables in the holds of Sri Padmanabha Swami Temple at Tiruvandhuram. He was reposed by the Honorable Supreme Court with the authority of organizing the inventory as well as to fix its schedules, and was also empowered to seek police security at the time of such inventory. In July 2011, a 3-member committee to be coordinated by him was appointed by the Honorable Apex Court to oversee the operations of the expert committee tasked to film and photograph the articles found in the temple vaults. He, as was in the case of discharge of his judicial functions, truthfully redeemed the trust placed on him by the Honorable Supreme Court. His Lordship spent his last days at Palakkad. His Lordship is survived by his wife S.A. Sharada Krishnan, son Mr. M.K. Ganesh, who is Additional District Judge Ernakulam, and daughter Suvasin. I share the grief of His Lordship's family over His Lordship's demise and offer my condolences. May His Lordship's soul rest in peace.
Honorable Mr. Justice Nitin Jamdar, Chief Justice, Judges of this Honorable Court, former Judges of this Honorable Court, Advocate General, Director General of Prosecution, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Chairman of the Bar Council of Kerala, State Attorney, Secretary and Executive Committee members of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Coordinator, High Court Mediation Centre, Senior Advocates, the Registrar General, Registrars and staffs of the Court, law officers of the state and central government, advocate clerks, and my colleagues at bars, my brothers and sisters. Today, as we gather to bid our final farewell to Justice M.N. Krishnan, we celebrate a life that embodied integrity, humility, and service. He was not just a towering figure in the legal profession, but also a compassionate human being whose impact transcended the boundaries of the courtroom. Born on October 30, 1949 in Chittilancheri, Kerala, Justice Krishnan was the son of M.S. Narasimhan and N.V. Rajamma. His educational journey began in the humble corridors of MNKM Higher Secondary School and later St. Thomas College, Thrissur. His legal studies at Kozhikode Law College laid the foundation for what would become an illustrious career dedicated to justice and humanity. Justice Krishnan's life was a testament to his unwavering commitment to fairness and excellence. Beginning his legal practice in Alathur in 1973, his journey as a judicial officer began as a munsif in Parappanangadi. As he rose through the ranks, becoming a sub-judge, district judge, registrar of the High Court, and eventually a High Court judge, he never lost his gentle demeanor. His ascent to the position of the High Court judge in 2004 was marked by landmark judgments and steadfast dedication to principles of justice. He treated lawyers and litigants who appeared before him with kindness and compassion, paying special attention to junior lawyers. He was a guiding light for junior lawyers, encouraging them to argue their cases and supporting them with kindness and motivation. Justice M.N. Krishnan was an embodiment of simplicity, humility, and kindness in the judicial arena. He was a large landowner and grandson of the founder of Chittilancheri MNK School. When he was appointed as a munsif, his salary was Rs 644, which many people said was equivalent to the price of 4 carts of paddy. Despite this, he remained steadfast in his commitment to the judiciary. He was a judge born into royalty who penned hundreds of judgments for the common man. Both during his tenure as a judge and after his retirement, he remained an active and a prominent figure in public life. Even after his retirement in 2011, he continued to serve the society as the ombudsman for the local self-government institutions and played a pivotal role in overseeing the assets of the Padmanabha Swami temple at Thiruvananthapuram. Justice M.N. Krishnan was not only a legal luminary, but also a compassionate individual deeply rooted in his values. He was a loving husband to S.A. Sharada and devoted father to M.K. Ganesh and Suhasini. His humility, kindness, and dedication to justice inspired everyone who knew him. As we reflect on his life, we remember not just his professional achievement, but the essence of who he was: a philanthropist, a mentor, and a beacon of integrity. Justice M.N. Krishnan has left us a legacy that will inspire generations to come, reminding us of the virtues of humility, compassion, and unwavering dedication to justice. Let us honor his memory by carrying forward the values he held so dear. May his soul rest in eternal peace.
As a mark of respect to the departed soul, we shall now stand in silence for 2 minutes. The registry shall convey the condolence message of the bar and the bench to the members of the bereaved family. Judicial work of the High Court will commence at 11 a.m. today.